Happy Friday, everyone! You're probably asking, why am I imitating Ric Flair? It's because I'm fired up for my new segment that I like to call Rob's Rants. This is where I rant about pretty much whatever the heck I feel like. This includes, but is not limited to, sports, food, geographic locations, etc. You get the point. What I discuss are my opinions and are not meant to upset anyone at all. I will use some facts and logic when expressing my opinions, but what I say mainly comes from my personal experiences and intuition. Today, I wanted to take this time to discuss a Philadelphia staple. When you visit the city of brotherly love, it is inhumane not to purchase one of these delicacies. People all over the world try to replicate it, but all fail at properly mimicking what is called the Philly cheesesteak. Those who have had the opportunity to try a Philly cheesesteak agree they are the best of the best. However, many fans of the steak sandwich disagree on which establishment has the best cheesesteaks. There are also fans of the cheesesteak who question what element of the cheesesteak contributes the most to its unique taste. Today I am ranting about why Jim's on South Street has the best cheesesteaks hands down, and what truly makes cheesesteaks so delectable. Is it the bread, meat, or cheese that makes it a cheesesteak? And if you say anything other than the cheese, you're dead wrong. Period. Alright, so to start things off, a little history lesson for y'all. According to Philadelphia's official tourism site, Pat Oliveri invented the cheesesteak in the 1930s. Oliveri was a hot dog vendor in South Philadelphia who decided to grill some beef from the butcher and put it on an Italian roll. A cab driver smelt the creation and asked for a steak sandwich. Soon, drivers from all over the city soon visited Oliveri for steak sandwiches. Oliveri eventually opened up Pat's King of Steaks on 9th Street and Passyunk Avenue. Cheese, the gift from God himself, was added to the mix in the 40s by Pat's manager, Joe Lorenza, according to Philadelphia Magazine. At first glance, you might think that Pat's must be the king of cheesesteaks due to Pat Oliveri's impact on the Philly staple. That is not the case. Many might argue that Pat's rival Geno's, located across the street, is far superior in both taste and presentation. While both establishments are excellent tourist spots, there are two places that have cemented their reputations as best cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. They are Jim's on South Street and D'Alessandro's. But there can only be one king. And that king is, without a doubt, the Jim's on South Street. Although I wasn't born and raised in West Philadelphia like Will Smith, I have eaten at both of these fine establishments many times and have formulated my opinion based off of those experiences. Established in 1973, Jim's has been serving cheesesteaks for over 40 years. Not only can you ask for an original steak with whiz, but you can enjoy pizza steaks and even cheese and egg sandwiches for breakfast. The service at Jim's is fast yet efficient. The staff is kind and makes the experience of ordering a cheesesteak that much more enjoyable. But those are common traits of any successful restaurant, are they not? What sets Jim's apart from its competition is how they prepare their steak sandwiches. Jim's finely chops their beef and gives you a generous amount of cheese whiz to go along with it. I have never once had to ask for more cheese on my sandwich. Many places, such as Geno's and Pat's, do not chop their beef, which makes it more difficult to consume the sandwich. Chopped beef also infuses easier with the delicious liquid gold that is Cheese Whiz. I have also eaten at D'Alessandro's multiple times after sporting events. Although the two powerhouses of cheesesteaks are similar, the amount of cheese lathered onto the Italian roll at Jim's far surpasses D'Alessandro's. Not only is the steak sandwich itself memorable, the restaurant is located in the heart of South Street, Philadelphia. A prime location for socializing, Jim's is an excellent spot for the late-night munchies. The hundreds of celebrities on the restaurant's walls would agree that, in conclusion, Jim's is the king of Philly cheesesteaks. Bow down. Now that I've convinced you who the master of whiz is, it's important you understand which element of the steak which signifies that Philadelphia cheesesteak taste. As Pat Oliveri established, a classic cheesesteak only needs three things: bread, cheese, and steak. Simple enough. Or is it? My friends and I have debated over which of the three is most important when ordering a Philly cheesesteak. Before I rant, it is important to know we have agreed that all good cheesesteaks are made with Italian rolls and chopped beef. If you disagree and think that strips of steak are superior, you are wrong. These are my opinions. Please do not get triggered. Simple enough. Due to most establishments using the same Italian rolls, bread is not what makes a cheesesteak stand out. With the exception of over or under seasoning the beef itself, the beef will taste the same no matter where you go, leaving only one contender left, the Cheese Whiz. You may ask yourself, but Rob, how can Cheese Whiz differ at all? It's just cheese. While Cheese Whiz cannot be manipulated to taste any different, it's the amount the restaurant coats the roll that separates a great steakwich from an average one. When you order a Philly cheesesteak, you ask for it with whiz. This terminology has been segmented into the Philadelphia dictionary right next to John. Without the cheese whiz, you have nothing but steak in between a dry Italian roll. The creamy, oozing whiz gives the sandwich the pizzazz that has won over the hearts of foodies all over the world. In conclusion, Cheese Whiz is what makes a cheesesteak so delicious. I have yet to be convinced otherwise. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into this week's segment of Rob's Rants. I hope everyone enjoyed this week's topic. I have plenty of other topics that I am 100% right about, so stay tuned. Remember to not be so easily triggered, no snowflakes allowed here, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And remember, I'm right.